You've heard of the Metaverse, but have you ever been to the Metaverse? Well, that's what we're going to take you today. That's right. Fasten your seatbelts. We are going to the Metaverse, and we've got a virtual tour for you. This is the first time for me. It may not be the first time for you. Yes, I'm really, really excited. I think I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life. And this is courtesy Somnium Space VR, and the founder, Arthur, is joining us here. Arthur, come into the frame, and thank you for this tour.
Hello, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
And what is your avatar? Do you want to tell us about that first? And where are you going to take us in the Metaverse?
Absolutely. So yeah, I'm Arthur. I'm founder and CEO of Somnium Space. And this avatar is one of my NFTs I own. So this is an NFT token, and I use this avatar. This is part of my identity, online identity or metaverse identity, whatever we can call it. And of course, I can switch it to another NFT, which I own, and I'll show it to you a bit later. But yes, I use this avatar as the full body VR avatar. You know, it tracks my movements. I basically, whatever I do in real life, so, you know, including the finger tracking, the avatar basically repeats after me, and that's how we socialize inside Metaverse. We talk to each other. It has spatial audio, and of course, how you see me doing those gestures, that's what I'm doing with my real hands right now. So that's how people know me in real life and also inside the Metaverse.
And it's snowing in the Metaverse, huh?
Yes. So we, you know, the weather is dynamic. We actually don't know when exactly it will start snowing, you know, when exactly, if we're talking about the summer, for example, there are some thunderstorms and rains and stuff. We don't know. We just know that this happens, but we don't know exactly when it happens. We don't control the weather. The weather basically controls itself, and it's the same for everyone. So if someone will be walking, you know, past and far away or close to me, he would see or she would see the same clouds, the same sky, the same sun direction and reflection. So that's why, you know, we call ourselves a highly immersive virtual reality platform. That's because you have this. You know, if you see these reflections of the sun, you have this small but very important things which create the whole immersion level and kind of immerse you into this space.
So tell me, Arthur, are you all alone in the Metaverse? Is anyone joining you? Do you have any friends there, or is it like all by yourself? Is it a lonely life?
No. So whatever you see, by the way, around me. So all those structures and buildings, everything around me, it's built by users. It's completely user-generated world. And of course, we have meetups, we have daily meetups where, you know, people gather together and we play games, we go to the concerts, we you know, we build together, we create, we discuss. And yeah, there are some people around the Metaverse, the world. The world is huge, so they might be somewhere in their buildings doing some of their own things. And you know, we might meet, we might not meet. I don't know. They might be actually immersed inside of some user-generated Somnium worlds, which we'll just explore later. But yeah, this is the live and alive Metaverse with lots of people visiting it every day.
Okay, so this is my first virtual tour. It's also many of the viewers of ET Now in India's first virtual tour. So Arthur, take us for a trip.
Absolutely. So, you know, since we're in a Metaverse, I would show you some of the great aspects of what could be done. Don't repeat that at home. I can do, for example, this. I can go to the edge of this building. I'm standing on the edge of this structure, and I can just spread my arms and fly, which is an amazing feeling when you're in VR, because it actually feels like you're flying. And then when I landed safely, I can spawn the camera back, and here we are. And let's walk to the next destination, and I'll show you.
So fast, you got up.
Sorry.
You got up so fast.
Yes, you know, this is the magic of virtual worlds. You know, people say, why would you know, what is so appealing in the Metaverse? One of the things which are amazing is not only it mimics the real life in many extents, and it makes you believe that you are here, but it also allows you to do things which you will never be able to do in real life. And that's amazing, because you would have experiences which you would never be able to live through in real world. So that's what is, it's kind of like a, once you try it, it's hard to not go back and not want to try something else and create those experiences and generate those things. So here is an example, because we are a virtual reality platform, which is based on the blockchain. So all the ownership of the items inside Somnium are based on NFTs, on the blockchain token. So users really own those items. So this avatar is in my wallet. This is, the token of this avatar is in my wallet. I control it. I can sell it. I can transfer it. I can do whatever I want with that. And that's a big difference if we compare it to classical games, which are until now on the market. Everything is owned and controlled by the company. Here, user controls the destiny of the token. So, but not only avatars can be as tokens. So, for example, this is one of my parcels, and this car is also an NFT. It's also a token. And how do I know that? You don't need to trust me even. We can actually go and check. So first of all, this is the beautiful creation of two NFT artists. We'll talk about it in a second, but here I am standing next to the token, and I can click on the information about this token, and I can see that it fetched information directly from Ethereum, and this car cost me 3.75 Ethereum, for example. It just shows you this. But we can, it's not about only looking at the car, obviously. We can drive the car, because why not? NFTs should have utility, and you should be able to use your NFTs.
Wow.
So let me walk in. Let me jump into the car. Let me exit. And let me...
Whoa! Hot Wheels!
Let me open. Let me open the door. And of course, you can see that there is an interior here. And for example, this car is special because it's a collaboration of actually three NFT artists. So one artist, they did a 3D model. Another artist was very famous, did a paint job on the car. So this paint here is made by a crypto artist, and by purchasing this car, not only I can drive it and have fun, but also I own the special item. This is the collectible. So it's a utility NFT token, plus it gives me this aesthetic value, which I love. That's why I dedicated the whole parcel in the garage just to that car, basically.
So when you're talking of these utilities, Art, if I could just come in there. Now, in the real world, when our car is done or we want to upgrade, we can sell our car, right? So you're basically saying that's the utility. Like when you're bored or you feel like upgrading, or you're like, I just want to get another, another car, you can sell it.
Absolutely, because that's what NFT token and blockchain-based world of Somnium allows you to do, right? Because you, as the user, you're in control of your token. It's in your wallet, it's in your private wallet, which has nothing to do with Somnium Space. And you can decide whether you place it on the market at a certain price, and any bidder will just buy it from you, and you would earn that money back, or you would cash in the money, or you would buy something else. It's up to you. You can just transfer and gift it to someone if you decide so. It's up to you. You decide, and that's the most important part. Your decision as the user is to what do you do with this item. The functionality and the utility is given by our platform. The ability to mint the cars, to mint avatars is given by the platform. But then once the token leaves life on the Ethereum network, you can do whatever you want, because it is a decentralized network. And I can show you actually how do I change avatars if we talk about NFT tokens. So this is the tablet I'm using to talk to you. This is the piece of virtual technology here. And I can go to avatars. These are Somnium avatars. And I can go to blockchain avatars. It scans my wallet and it searches for Somnium NFT tokens. So it directly fetches that information. It found these avatars. I can go one of my favorite avatars currently. So let's look the preview. This is a beautiful lizard. And I can become this lizard. I can become my NFT token, and I can go back, and voila. I'm the lizard right now, and it has some really cool features. So the avatars are not only aesthetically nice, because this avatar, for example, is from another creator, and he manually by hand paints the whole skin and everything of this avatar. But I can do some effects. So I can do, for example, something like that, right? And I can wear this, or I can do this. Right. So this is, this is the part of identity. It's part of fun. It's part of just being inside VR. And depending on the occasion, location, and the event, I can wear different avatars and be just a different person. And yeah, that's also an NFT. So I can do whatever I want with it. I can gift it. I can sell it. I can buy more if I want. So that's the beauty of the system.
I feel like I'm in the Matrix. And I'm being asked red pill or blue pill. Like there's no coming back from this. I'm going down the rabbit hole.
Exactly. It's if you would stand next to me right now here in VR, you would be in the Matrix. Like that's it. That's the final destination. You're on the other side of the monitor. That's why VR is so important. That's why this immersive technology is so important for the metaverse, because metaverse cannot exist without this immersive path to it. Because once you immerse yourself inside this world, there is, as you said, there is no way back. You've seen things, you've been inside the monitor, you've experienced the thing from within the world, instead of just looking at the flat monitor, flat screen. So this world where I am right now, we call it a base reality world. That's where everybody appears. That's where all the parcels are. It's kind of like one persistent world for everybody to explore, to be in, to socialize. But users, Somnium allows also to create your own worlds for the users. So you can purchase an NFT token, an empty NFT token of the whole world, and upload your content, your game, whatever you want, into that world, and then let others explore it. So that's exactly what we'll do right now. I'm just thinking into which world we will go. And so these are portals. These are portals to these worlds. And I can go, okay, do we want some horror game, or do we want something else? I'm just thinking. Okay, let's try.
What are my options?
Old hospital horror game with the zombies. Let's do that. I'm not a big fan of VR horror games because they're very real, but just for this interview, I'm doing it. So let's dive in. Let's click. So we're right now inside the NFT token. We're clicking download. We're downloading, and it automatically decodes and unencrypts the world so I can get into that world and be there with other people. It's kind of like we're going one level down in the inception. Okay, now we're transitioning to that world. All right, let's move forward. Oh my God, it's scary already. Okay, I put the camera there and look if there is no one. Okay, there is no one. All right, there's a door. Can we break the door? I can shoot through the door. Okay, let's go back. So you see, this is a pretty scary environment here. And there's a hole. I have a feeling that something will jump on me. Oh, I know what happened. All right, so let's start the fun. Let's put the camera here, and let's do the camera sensor. Again, this is the user-generated world. This is the user which bought or who bought the NFT token and imported or created the game, which he imported inside that NFT token. So we're inside the NFT token right now. And let's start the game. I think I need to walk here. Wah! All right, that's already scary enough. Let me take the first person. I'm still alive, which is good. So now let's... Whoa! Okay. So yeah, that's an example. Let's exit the world and I'll show you something else. But that's an example. Now we're transitioning back to the base reality world. Okay. we're back.
Yeah, Arthur, do you need a gun license in the metaverse, so everybody can own a weapon?
This is the user-generated world. So as you see here, obviously you don't need a gun license here, but here I don't have any weapon except of this, obviously. But inside the world, people can create games, obviously with some shooting capabilities or any other gameplay. It could be RPG. It could be a club. So what I can show you next, one of the other user-generated worlds, is the music club. So I will teleport myself right now to the city center. I will do this. Here I am.
Oh yes.
And we will use Teleportation Hub, which is also an NFT token. And this is the network of teleportation hubs, which are user generated or placed teleportation. So this is the whole Somnium map. And I can just click on one teleportation hub and take me there. And this is the club. This is the disco club, which is right now loading live in front of our eyes. We actually are clubbing a lot in VR with live DJs from all over the world playing music to us. And what we're doing, so this is the club, which is kind of like in the base reality. So we are not in any user-generated world. So this is just a club with an amazing dance floor, great views. We have good fun here, but we can go inside another world, which is an amazing club here. And we can dive into a very, very, very one of the coolest clubs in the metaverse, if not the coolest club inside the metaverse. And you will understand now why when we dive deeper. So that's the preview of the club.
Wow, we're going club hopping.
Yes, we are going to do some clubbing right now, but we're downloading the world. The world is pretty big, so you can see it's downloading in real time. The content is downloading to me. We are actually diving inside into the...
I haven't gone clubbing since the pandemic.
Yeah, and we are here, we're clubbing like probably once a week, maybe even twice a week, with live DJs from all over the world. Las Vegas, Florida, Europe, Germany. It's just happening here, and we're dancing, 30, 40, 50 people come together. They're dancing together live, socializing, and obviously no COVID and no problem. And we're using full body tracking. Again, everything is in real time. We have amazing professional dancers who are dancing with full body tracking live to the music and doing kind of a show. It's incredible. It's hard to describe, but it's happening, and you will see it's part of it right now.